All right. All right. Well, bad head still. All right. Let's do a little. If you guys want to join me. All right. Let's. All right. We got. Oh, here. Gotta do this. Been a little while since I did this. Share. No, that's not an invite. That's what I need to do. Copy the clipboard. Boom, boom. There we go. I think that'll do it. And we will pin that message. Hey, Rich. In case you want to join. All right, so I picked up my truck and my kayak yesterday at the resort. Very little bit was left of what I had in the boat, but so I lost everything, and um, well, I do. I have bad lungs anyway, but I have. It's just the hypothermia affects your lungs too, and so I. Anyway, it's just if I would have stayed out there another 10 minutes, I probably would have drowned. The strut holding on my other outrigger, I was sitting on it in order to conserve what little energy I had in the cold water. It broke right when I got to shore. It was cracking my kayak, and my kayak was getting filled with water. So I was literally about 10 minutes from death before. They saved me just in the nick of time. I took my kayak in to get it repaired. Lost every pole I had, and tons of tackle, almost all of it. 7 boxes of tackle. I can make more, but all my plastics, my hooks, my jigs, all those things were gone. So a few of my YouTube buddies stepped up and they sent me some gift cards, which I really appreciate. I ordered 2 rods, and that'll get me going, a medium and a medium heavy. Another YouTube buddy, Fishing Southeast, Brandon, he's got an ultralight. He's going to give me, I just have to pay the shipping, which I really appreciate, Brandon. So we'll get an ultralight, so I'll have 3 rods. That should do me for just about everything. Yeah, it's I keep scaring my wife, my kids, and I'm a pretty fearless person. But now I'm mad at myself because I'm afraid to go back out on my kayak. So as soon as I hit the water, the cold water was shutting down my lungs. And you guys know my lungs are more, heavily damaged. I don't have two lungs. And I was having a hard time breathing. I lost every rod I had, 5 rods, my 2 ultralights, my ultralight, my BFS, my 2 mediums, and my extra heavy. All my reels. And 7 boxes of tackle and peripheral equipment. I'm mad at myself. Really mad at myself. It shouldn't have happened. It was a catastrophic failure, mechanical failure in one of my outriggers. It just literally the bracket disintegrated. It just busted apart. And the irony is that one bracket almost killed me and the other bracket saved my life. I know, Rich. I know. But what's worse is I'm afraid of something now. And I'm not used to being afraid of anything except for jellyfish. Well, that would be great, Rich. I'm I just I know that's what Kathy says. Kathy says I can't help accidents. Accidents happen. Um, I wanna I wanna buy an affordable boat, something that's stable. I used to have a dual pontoon, an inflatable pontoon boat that fit 2 people, and I want to get back out on the water, but I don't want to be afraid of the water. So I need something stable. I think my years of kayaking are going to be over um, because of my health. I try to make it as safe as possible, but that something it broke, and I was dumped in the water, and yeah, I appreciate it, Rich. Number one, I just it's just yeah, something like that, Rich. Yeah. Um, the I probably won't until the summer because I can't afford it, and so it'll probably be June, July before I can get me myself back on the water. I'll be doing a lot of bank fishing, um, or you know, thumbing a ride with somebody with a boat. Um, I just I just I keep cheating death. You guys know that. I've cheated death 5 times. So thanks, Rich. Um, I'm running out of my 9 lives. This one was close. I had to be helicoptered out of the resort. Um, they sent a dive team in to recover my body if I couldn't make it to shore. So what I'm thinking about is I'm going to repair the kayak, obviously, and then clean it up, sell it. Um, and that'll give me, $600-700. I don't know, guys. I just thanks, Darren. Yeah, I have oxygen too. I was fortunately did not have my oxygen generator on my kayak when I should have, but I didn't. Um, I just my grandma. So my I don't want to be afraid of the water anymore, guys. I don't want to be afraid of being in a flotation device of any kind, but I just have to be safer and get something that is more stable, near impossible to turn over. You need to stay away from the kayak. He also said he wishes he could have a flight helicopter. I was, you know what, flying in a helicopter naked. Not really what you want to do. Um, they took all my clothes off, bundled me with heated blankets, um, and the cockpit was just really hot, getting me to the hospital. Uh, yeah, my little girl thought it was so funny. I was naked in the helicopter. um, it was close. Um, it was the kayak. It was a piece of equipment on the kayak that failed. The kayak was safe to get out on the water. All right. I mean, I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't safe. But a piece of equipment catastrophically failed. And that was that. There are some things that I lost that are irreplaceable, uh, like a gift my son gave me. That's irreplaceable. Um, Everybody was so very, very worried, of course. Hey, Darren. Uh, the entire resort was just running around chasing their tails, trying to figure out how to get me off of the water. And because there were no boats, there was no boats on the water. I was the only one on the lake, and then there's snow still, a lot of snow at the resort. So there's no boats, that the resort had available. They pulled an old kayak out in order to paddle out to me and pull me in. Um, the sheriff couldn't get a boat there in time, and it was sort of that alignment of bad things. I don't know. I just got to come up with something safer. And I'm so I've got a few rods coming in from friends, and um, I've lost so much tackle. And I'm hoping some of it will wash up on shore. I don't know. But I need another fishing platform, something that's safer, something that um, if a bracket breaks, I don't die. So, yeah, yeah, but with a blow up raft. Well, I'm not a very rich person, that's for sure. I'm, I'm, there's some, residual effects of the hypothermia that I'm dealing with physically. Um, I mean, my internal organs are a mess anyway. So I just, they took a beating this week. So, um, this summer, I'm hoping, I figured a new boat for me would cost me about $2,000 at least. A lot of money. It's a lot of money. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Oh, my gut and my chest is just so tight. When every muscle in my body was so tight. Um, I, I don't know, guys. We'll get rid of the. Hey, Craig. We'll get rid of the kayak. Um, and come up with another plan to get me out on the water again. But I don't want to be dumped into the water anymore. Thanks, Craig. Yeah, it was close. It was very, very, very close. And I'm affected by it. My wife is tired of me scaring her. So it would make an interesting chapter of my next book. uh, I had too many close calls. I mean, I've cheated death 5 times. A cat only has 9 lives, they say. I keep cheating death. And I'm just tired. The crazy thing is when you, hey, Brandon. Hey, Rich is up. Rich is
Hey, buddy,
up.
you're right.
Hey, bud.
I'm just on lunch.
You're
I
probably at
can't see
work,
chat
aren't you?
because yeah, I'm at work, but I'm on lunch.
You're a
I thought I'd come and
legend.
say hello to you. I've been waiting for lunch to appear. How's it going fishing the south? Craig's Outdoor Adventures.
Yeah, everybody's here.
Daz. Yeah. Yeah, we need to get you a boat, mate.
Yeah, I need to come up with a boat, some type of boat.
Hmm.
It's I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this to my family and friends.
Nah.
I mean, when I was
Nah,
there,
Kirsty worries about me going out.
my son was watching me, um, out on
Oh
the
no.
lake, and he was in the lodge, and my son, all of the staff was comforting him, and when they couldn't see me anymore, um, it was scary for him. I mean, Russell is like me; he doesn't get scared.
Yeah.
But the whole everybody was. We weren't sure, and like I said, 10 more minutes out on the water, my
Right around the
kayak
corner.
would have
It's got
failed.
ice on the building.
So,
ICE.
hey,
Yeah, no,
Daz,
straight up there, mate.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm okay.
How's it going,
I
Dad?
mean, physically, I'm recovering, but
Stay out the bloody kayak. No more kayaks for you. Otherwise, I'm coming to get you.
I know.
Me and Daz are coming to get you, and I'm bringing
But
You
Liam
better
with me.
believe it.
I don't know if I can get on another kayak, to tell you the truth.
We'll
It
find
was,
you
Do you
something,
know
mate.
what? You need to do
We
it
need to
just
get your boat.
to face your fear.
yeah, I need to. I'm so mad at myself. I mean, I'm mad at my body because I couldn't. I
Mike,
mean,
you
the
can't be
water,
mad at yourself, mate.
the water got so cold, was so cold that as soon as I went in the water, I couldn't breathe, and
Yeah.
and I just couldn't. At that point, yeah, I was thinking this is not good, and and like I said, I couldn't breathe. So, hey, Craig,
What was the water temperature, Mike?
the water temperature
what
was
Daz
in the
and I
high
have been
30s.
chatting about? How's it going, Craig?
Yeah.
You all right, Craig?
I'm good, Des. I'm good. Yeah, Mike. I if there's any
Yeah, buddy, you're right.
consolation, it's very, very common. I did inshore search and rescue for over 10 years, swiftwater rescue, powerboat helm, and every second week there was a call out to a very similar incident. It happens a hell of a lot from very, very experienced guys to inexperienced. They're only small little things at the end of the day, and it's a big old water.
Yeah, I mean, the water was probably about 37 degrees,
Yeah.
and I was in it for 40 minutes.
Wow, it's a
So
long time.
that's a long
That's
time.
crazy.
And like I said,
That's a long time.
when they got me out, I couldn't even feel my legs. My hands were frozen. It was just, like I said, it was close. It was really close. So I just, I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at my body.
Why are you mad at yourself?
Well, I'm mad at my. Well, I put too much stuff in my kayak. I lost it all. So it's like,
It's
That's
not
disgraceful, mate. You're not.
Yeah.
but
your lures. You can paint more lures. You can buy more fishing gear. You can't buy another mic.
Yeah.
I just
True that.
and then my physical inability. I used to be able to swim when I was younger forever, and stuff, and I was in great shape. But because of the last 7 years, my body is broken down, and the
None of us are as young as we used to be, mate.
no,
I used to be able to play football, and now my little lad runs in circles around me like there's no tomorrow.
yeah,
So
I'm not very young anymore, and my body is breaking down, and I have to adjust to it.
Yeah.
I need to get. I cannot do. I need to adjust to it, and I'm not. You get the Peter Pan complex where you think you're young all the time and you can do anything, but I've never been afraid of anything before.
I think
So
that's called being a male, Mike.
Yeah, that's being an old male.
I think we're all like that.
Too
We're all
proud.
like we're invincible until someone
We
else.
Yeah.
do.
Especially when we've got kids.
I went out.
That's it.
Yeah, I went out Friday, hiking and wild camping. I had 15 kilos on my back, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine, lads. I can do this." 10 minutes in, I thought I was dead.
That's exactly it, mate.
It was walk. It was walk for 20
Yeah,
minutes. Stop for
100%.
20 minutes. Walk for 20 minutes.
You know when you're in
Yeah.
trouble, Craig, when you walk for 20 minutes and stop for 40.
Yeah, yeah, we're certainly not.
But no, Mike,
you know.
have a look on in all seriousness, have a look on eBay at small inflatable boats. Because you can get some really good deals on there, and if you don't want to pay out for an engine, then just use the oars. Because let's be fair, you're used to paddling.
Yeah.
True that.
And it'll keep you fit.
So what actually happened, Mike? What caused you to tip over?
Well, it was a windy day, which I've been out in windier days, but my kayak has two large outriggers on it, which gives it a 6-foot beam. I mean, literally, it's impossible to tip my kayak typically. What ended up happening out on the lake is that one of the brackets holding on one of the outriggers just broke apart. And when it broke apart, my whole kayak just rolled over on me. And I couldn't right the kayak because I was on the side where the other outrigger was on, so I couldn't flip it, and because the outrigger was pulling on it. And so I was in this freezing cold water, and it started to affect me really quick, and you know that. And
yeah, it does. 2 minutes.
I couldn't breathe because of my lungs, and they were tightening up on me. And I noticed that because my other outrigger was on, the strut holding the outrigger to the kayak, I climbed up upon it, and I sat on it. So I was still in the water. My kayak was upside down, but I was sitting on the strut, and that allowed me to catch my breath. And that strut actually broke right when we got to shore. So the one thing, like I said, the catch-22 is that one broke, almost killed me. The other one, saved my life.
Saved you.
It was just that was the situation, and I was the only one out on the lake, and fortunately, somebody in the restaurant, a new waitress, she saw me roll over, and they called 911, but they couldn't get a boat out to me because I was at a lake, and so it was just a matter of a wait and see to see what they could come up with, and the resort was able to get a kayak out of storage and get it out to me and pull me in just in the nick of time, because my kayak was sinking and my strut was breaking. And like I said, if they didn't get out there in 10 more minutes, I had a PFD on, but I would have gone down. I mean, I couldn't have. I was going to lose everything. So it's just, it was close. And I, look at it two ways, God was with me, and it's just, that was, got me to shore right in the nick of time. And
how far out?
I was about 250 yards out from the shore in 30 feet of water. And it was, I was just, nobody could swim out there, not in the cold water.
No.
You get me? They would have been suffering just as much as I was. So, But
How long did it take 911 to turn up?
well, the sheriff got there without a boat, but EMTs got there. Less rich. The EMTs got there pretty quick.
Yeah.
But they didn't have a flotation device. And then the sheriff's boat showed up 20 minutes after they pulled me in. It would have been too late. And they sent a dive team to retrieve my body if indeed the worst happened.
They could have got your rods out though, couldn't they?
Huh? Yeah, you think.
Yeah.
See, that is where we're very lucky in the UK, because we've got the RNLI and the Coast Guard on the coastal waters, and then we've got the fire service, who've all got rescue boats within the arsenal, and we've also got the HART, the Hazardous Awareness Emergency Team for the ambulances. So, help is never far away when you're in water in the UK. But God, that must have been a terrifying experience. When they turn up and they can't even help you.
No, I saw a bunch of people on the shore, but they were helpless.
Yeah.
All they could do is watch me, and it's just there's nothing that could have been done until somebody could figure something out. And yeah, Brandon, I did get my kayak back. It's damaged, but I have it in the shop getting plastic welded, so I can resell it. But everybody was helpless, and it was driving them crazy. The whole resort was just running around with their heads cut off, worrying about me. And
they do.
I got huge hugs yesterday when I went and picked up my truck and kayak. Everybody was just so. Beverly, I was at Lake of the Woods, really cold water. We had 4 feet of snow on the, at the lake, but the water was open, but windy, choppy. But like I said, I've been in worse. But
I hope you took a nice bunch of flowers for the young lady in the restaurant who spotted you.
I thanked her yesterday. Yeah, she was working, and I thanked her for keeping an eye on me. But that's one of the reasons why I'm always at the lakes. Everybody watches over me. I had no idea. I've never been in cold water before like that.
You got 2 minutes, Mike, and then you stop thinking. You stop. Your mind doesn't work as quickly. You can't make the decisions that you need to, and it's literally 90 seconds to 2 minutes before it starts. Yep. You've got instant to do something, or it's too late half the time.
Right. No, and your muscles just tighten up like this, and you can't function. And my lungs were just really tight. And I couldn't find my inhaler. I thought I had put it in this pocket, but evidently I put it in a different pocket. And I was trying to get some kind of relief out there, and I couldn't. It was just you're pretty much alone out there. And what was worse, watching everybody scurry around on the shore, and you're still alone because they can't come out and get you.
Well, I suppose the good news is, Mike, is the big guy still doesn't want you. He's not ready for you.
Yeah. Too mean to go to heaven, too nice to go to hell.
You've still got a bit more time and a bit more good to do in this world. That's the positive to take from it.
Yeah, I told my wife I just had to teach her, show her again how tough I was.
Yeah,
so that's what it was.
You did it on purpose, really, didn't you?
Yeah, right, guys. I've got to jump back to work.
Craig. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, I'm glad you're safe, and I hopefully the scars will heal quickly for you.
I hope so too.
We'll catch up soon. See you later, guys.
It's all right, Craig. Take care, mate.
Guys.
See you, Craig.
Got all you nice, clean-shaven folks.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Got another 13, 12 days of this yet.
Oh, that's 12 days? Wow.
No, I've got 12 days left. This is a month. It'll be a month in 12 days.
That's the way I look in 12 days, maybe less. So
Can't wait to get rid of it. Well, glad to have you back, Mike. Glad you're well.
yeah, thanks, bud.
Like you say, your materials, they're all replaceable, but what you're not, mate.
Yeah, it's oh, there's Rich again. He's back.
Let's see if it works this time. Stupid phone. Still made him. It's going to end
Put
up
it
on the road in a minute, I tell you.
Put it next to the metal plate in your head.
You know, I don't know if Tony over at Shark
Put it next to your beer.
I have to check to see if all the the baits I sent out.
Hey, Stu, how's it going, bud?
Yeah, not bad. Yourself? How you doing, Mike? You feeling any better now?
I'm feeling better.
Superb. It's nice to see you all nice and safe.
Stu,
Yeah, back on shore dry.
Stu, that looks like one hell of a
How you
big
doing,
old hat
Daz?
you've got on, mate.
All right, mate, yourself?
I'm growing it a
You're
bit.
nicely shaven as well, Stu. Yeah, me too.
Mm.
I don't know what that
Check that out.
gingerbread's like. Oh, look, it's a gingerbread man. Oh, dear,
No.
man.
How we all doing? All right.
We're
Yeah,
all
good,
right
mate.
now. We know Mike's all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I heard the night it happened, someone, I can't think, Martin SUK, messaged me and said, "Have you heard if Mike's all right?" And I was like, "What happened?" And he went, "Go and have a look on his live." And then I couldn't find the live, and I'm like, "What's happened?"
I was in his live, mate, and then it just
someone
cut
said
off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just
Mate,
went off.
that
And when I
freaked
flipped
us out.
over, it just
And it was like, that's not good.
yeah.
no.
yeah, no, it's.
Crazy, man. But anyway,
I'm just out and about at the moment.
So Darren and I have been. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess when I do a live, it goes private until I make it public. When I do live, but yeah, it's well, like I said, I mean, everything turned out. I mean, I'm alive, so kids still have a dad, and my wife still got a husband, so everything's fine. I just got to get over this,
And we still got the kingdom.
and then fix a fishing platform. Come up with something else. But yeah, I need something more stable. A boat. I need a boat. We'll figure it out.
So Mike, Darren and I have been chatting, and we want to try and arrange some sort of fish off between some of the UK guys and try and raise some money to try and help you get back some of your gear.
That would be fantastic. Like I said, I'm still dealing with this, fear, and I don't like it. I don't like being afraid.
No.
So,
But you know the best way to get over it, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I gotta get back out there one day, but I'm just mad at myself.
Just don't go out there when it's this cold.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it's warmer.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
Wait till it's warmer.
It's quite warm down here at the
Go
moment.
out in your kayak, either. Just go out into the water. Don't go in your kayak. Just get used to the water in yourself, because that's what's going to be frightening most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get back. Yeah.
Slowly catch that monkey.
We'll sort you out, mate. Don't you worry about that. We'll help you as much as we can, mate.
Yeah, we've got an absolute glorious day down here at the moment.
It was till you showed your mug on here.
Hey, bro. Me love you long time. Yeah, now check all this out.
I know, that's pretty. That's pretty.
Are you garden hopping again?
No, well, everyone's just sitting in the garden, mate. It's that certain date, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's their garden, mate. You're not meant to be
Yeah,
in there.
it's everyone's garden, man. Just waiting for the old McDonald's. Old McDonald's. So,
I need to sit out in the
but
garden.
yeah, no, it's absolutely glorious down here at the moment.
Yeah, it is a nice day. I should be sat out, but I was burnt from yesterday putting that artificial grass down, so give it a miss.
Yeah, no, I've just made some shorts down on the seafront.
You made some shorts?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Well,
Got me-
shorts.
I got some material, mate, and I started sewing.
You've been robbing off wash your lines again.
Hi, Tasha. Tasha's here.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Tasha. How you doing?
Did Tasha ever get that? I sent something when I mailed to Big Dan his prize that he was going
You
to
sent a
mail
mystery
something.
box.
He was going to mail something to Tasha, so I don't know if she ever got it.
Nah.
I would,
Sorry,
I was
guys.
probably eating it.
that's all
You're
right.
lovely. You're in and out like a bloody knocking shop, you lad.
Yes.
Well, he's
I've
at
got,
work.
the-
He's on his lunch break.
Dad's issues.
What do you think this is? A knocking shop?
I don't know what's going on with my phone. No, it's my phone's just
Rich, you want to get a proper phone, lad?
off. I've gone using my spare phone, not used for.
I had to replace my phone yesterday because the other
I
one's
use
at
my
the
phone
bottom
for
of the
streaming,
lake.
so
So that was like I had to replace my phone.
hold
So I
on.
got a new phone. Big whoopee. Yeah.
Yeah, like Rich was saying, mate, we're going to organise a big fish off between all the YouTubers. He's gone again.
That would be that. It would be a lot of fun.
It'll be a lot of fun, but we're also going to be taking donations through PayPal, Rich's PayPal. We're trying to sort you out a little bit, get you on your way a little bit.
That would be great.
Get you a boat, a sieve or something.
Someone on you.
Get something. I'm wondering if Tony
Oh,
got
fine.
that bait that
Nah,
I
it's gone
sent
again.
to the hospital.
No good this close up.
I gotta see if he got that bait. I haven't checked my shipping yet, and there's Tony, still in transit. My goodness, shipping to you guys, man, it just takes forever to get something over to you. So
It's the shit postal service, rubbish postal service we've got over here.
it just takes forever. So,
Yeah.
it was processed through the facility. Yeah, it's still not even in country yet. Crazy. But the event isn't for a little while. But yeah, Craig hasn't got his yet. So yeah, it's just shipping over to you guys.
Yeah, it's just a nightmare.
Takes forever. So, 3 to 4 weeks. So,
Wow.
Yeah, I sent something last week to someone in the UK and they've still not received it yet.
really?
Yeah. That was first class as well.
What are you sending me now?
I'm sending you those magazines back, mate. I don't
Yeah,
need
boy. I hope they're not stuck together.
them. No, I've laminated them for you, mate, so they're wiped clean.
So Tasha, Tasha's on. Did you ever get a package, Tasha, from Big Dan? Should have got one. I don't know what it is about your postal over there, but it's just I think they walk it to one place and another.
If I know Danny's still got it at home.
Maybe. I don't know. Nope, she hasn't got it yet. Oh,
No.
Big Dan's Big Dan's got something for Tasha that he said he sent it to her. So yeah, because instead of I just sent it all in one package.
Yeah, it's easier, isn't it?
So I wanted Tasha to get something. Mike,
Easier that way. Send it all at once.
yeah, Mike
No.
Fax, and I will get a few others to have this fish. What's Mike Fax? What's that? That Rich wants. Mike Fax. Fax and I.
Yeah, we do have bass fishing in the UK. Right, my
I
tea's
know
just,
you guys
well,
do.
my lunch has just got here, so I'm going to jump down, guys.
All right, buddy. Thank you for jumping
It's nice
on.
to see you all safe, Mike. Nice to see you all safe, buddy.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone. Speak to you later. No,
Speak to you later.
bye-bye.
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 I'm going to paint a lot of lures today.
I think you should take it easy, boy.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to do, but your body needs to recover.
I'm not one to sit down and do
No, I know that feeling, but when you've been through something like that, mate, your body's all higgledy-piggledy, so it may be.
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with it. I've been on life support. I've died. I've nearly died many times. But I never really, those things were all sort of, they just happen real quick.
Yeah.
Your body shuts down and you wake up in ICU. But this, I had to contemplate dying on this one.
Well, that was what will go through your mind, innit? Whereas the other times you don't get to think about it.
Exactly.
But you had a lot of time there to think about stuff like that.
I think that's the difference
between
the other instances and this. And I think that's it. I think that was the difference. And when you're holding on to something, and it's just, you have a chance to think. And I'm not a thinker anymore. I want to think.
It isn't too much.
I just do.
Yeah. I got you there, bro. Got you there.
So it was a little different this time around.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I'm all shook up.
Yeah, because it's going to be in your head all the time, like now. Because you was at one choice or another, really, wasn't it?
Well, I don't. Like I said, when that thing failed, I just rolled over, and it was like, it was just so weird. I knew it was something. If you watched the video, you knew I knew something was going wrong with my kayak. I pulled in my anchor, and I was ready to go in.
Yeah.
I was actually paddling towards shore when it failed. And what was weird is probably what caused it is that when I pulled up my anchor, I pulled up a cable. It was real heavy. And there was a cable underneath the at the bottom of the lake. I don't know what it went to, but I pulled it up. I muscled it up. And I think that put too much stress on my outriggers.
Yeah,
and that's what probably broke my outriggers when I pulled up the anchor.
Yeah, because as soon as that anchor come up, that was it. You was over, wasn't it?
I think so. I think that's what it was, because I think that cable, because it was really heavy. I muscled it up, and that's how safe outriggers are on the kayak. I could pull up 100 pounds and not worry about it. Yeah. But in that case, I think it destroyed one of the brackets, and that was that. So, hey, Leon.
Too much weight on one side.
Yeah, and that just did it. And
I
don't even know what that cable went to, but it was going across the lake. I don't know what it went to. Phone line or
he probably took all the phone lines down in there.
I don't know what it was, but it was, it wasn't a very big cable. It was only about a 1/2 inch around or so.
All right.
But it was definitely a cable that was going across the lake, and I hooked it. So that had to be it. That broke my outrigger. So, but all right. Well, I wanted you guys to stop in and encourage me. You did it.
Mate, you've got it, mate. You have, like I say, at your own time and your own pace, you'll nail it.
Yeah.
And
We'll get back out there.
We'll do whatever we can to help you, mate. You know this. We've all got your back.
I know you do.
We love you, dude.
And I got your guys' back, and you know that. So it's just, that's a nice thing about, having this type of community is we really are brothers in a good sense.
We sure are.
Yeah. And
much love for everyone, mate.
Yeah. All right, Daz. I will see you guys later, I guess. Thanks, Tasha. We'll see you guys. Thanks.
See you later, mate.
Thanks for jumping on.
You take care.
You too.